We're live. We're live. What's up, guys? We're going to do some work in the box truck today. Got these furring strips. I'm going to put these on the ceiling, and that's going to get me flush to this insulation. And that way I could put my ceiling up, because I've got all my wood cut for my cabinets, and I think I need to put my ceiling up. And plus, I'm tired of looking at the insulation foam anyway. So that's what we're going to do. What's up, everybody? Let me know if you could hear me loud and clear. Working on the ceiling today. I'm putting in some furring strips. That way I can get this flush to that insulation. Because I'm tired of looking at the pink stuff, man. Loud and clear. Let's go. I'm gonna get you guys a little better shot here. You see that? Yeah, cool. So that's basically what I'm doing. I'm gonna start on the edges first. Ooh. What's going on? Excited for a live? Hell yeah. First time going live. I knew I really wouldn't have time to film a video today, so I figured I would just do what I can. How was everybody's weekend? What did everybody do? Anything exciting? Any projects? Let me know. What's up, Mr. Pepin? Oh, shit. Everybody keep your eyes and ears peeled. We're going to have a little box truck meetup here in SoCal. The date hasn't been decided yet, but I'll wait for Brad to make an official announcement whenever everything is decided, but it'll probably be here somewhere in San Diego. So if you guys would be interested in making that trip, put it on your calendar next maybe 3-4 weeks ish from now, give or take a little bit. That way we have some time to set it up and get logistics worked out and everything. Lives are better anyways. Okay. We like the live streams, huh? I can do that. This is pretty easy. I've got my tripod set up. I think I need like a wide angle lens for this camera. That would probably be a little bit better. It's kind of hot today here, SoCal. It's like 80 something. Curious to see if we have any viewers that are in the SoCal area. Anybody in the area? Anybody close by to San Diego? No box truck yet. This time next year. Okay. Hey man, get those goals. Get those goals in line, man. And it will happen. Man, I think I need to make more of these actually, because I only have like a little stack of this, but I'm gonna need to cut some of these in half, so I may have to do that. Titusville, Florida. Man, Francis A, San Diego, let's go. Francis, are you full-time van life? Are you what we would call a carpet walker? It's Brad's term. I thought that was pretty funny. It stuck with me pretty good. Let's see. You know what? We're gonna have to cut some of these. I already know it. So we're gonna get the jigsaw out and just make some cuts. And I'll have to drill some of these again for the holes. 2,300 miles. That's nothing, bro. Just a couple days. Put in that paid vacay. Be good to go. Be worth it. If you guys have any suggestions, ideas for a meetup, I guess even if you weren't, if you weren't able to show up to the SoCal meetup, let me know if you guys have any ideas on what you would want to see at a meetup, like as far as like maybe like events, like for some sort of contest, like best under construction build, or best four-wheel drive rig, stuff like that. I think that would be really cool to have some sort of contest like that. So shoot your ideas this way. Active duty, man. Thank you for your service, bro. Really, really appreciate that. It's San Diego's the place to be, man. If you're going to be military, that's super cool. It's a nice base, I've heard. For the ceiling, Charlie, I'm going to do, I think it's called Hardy board. It's this white, like MDF type paneling. It's super thin, maybe like 1/4 inch. It's at Home Depot, I think, for like $20 a sheet for 4x8. And so I'm going to put them in not long ways like this. They're going to go sideways. So I'll have a seam that'll run left to right a couple times, but they make this little, this joint that covers the gap, and it's all white, super nice. So I'll probably do that. Sally Berry, retired Army. Let's go. I've got my grandfather was in the Army, and I've got a really, really close friend of mine. He's like, I would consider him my brother. I don't have any brothers or sisters, but he is definitely like, I've known this kid since middle school, and we've been tight ever since. He went into the Marines. He's my age, and man, he toured everywhere. He went to protect the embassy in New Zealand, Cuba, somewhere in Africa. Like, homie went everywhere. Super cool. Did a lot for him too. Military really stepped up. He got a Purple Heart for what? I can't remember. It was nothing significant, thankfully. But yeah, they take care of him. They definitely do. So, trying to think of how I've got limited reach here with my setup. Show you what I'm got. This is all the length I have, just this cord that goes to my computer. So try to get this set up out here. How's that? There we go. Oh, there we go. Now we can see better. All right, I've got to get my jigsaw real quick, guys. got these toolboxes outside that hold most of my tools, and these are like the coolest thing ever. This is like the best thing about owning a medium duty truck, is you have all the room in the world to put big toolboxes on the outside. I'm just going to cut it right here. Right here, right now. Dang, AAA is saving another AAA unit. That's wild. A Ford saving the Dodge. Unreal. Just gotta plug her in there. I can't see the chat right now, so hang tight with me. We will be right back. It's kind of loud, huh? Sorry. That should do for now. All right. We are back. Let's see what y'all got going on. 20 years in the Air Force, man. That's awesome. Yeah, my cousin was he's an engineer, and he did some work for UPS in Alaska, designing something with the trucks on the front end of the trucks there. So that's a different vibe up there, man. Alaska, that's pretty wild. Thanks for hitting that like button, Matt. Appreciate you, big dog. What's up, Victor? All right, so we're gonna keep it rolling just to show you guys what I'm doing. So those are the little furring strips that I'm putting. Just need little short ones on the edge. The cabinets are going to cover the hardware for all the places where it's secured over here, so that'll be pretty cool. And then I've just got to figure out exactly where I'm going to place the strips for the middle, because I need to do it strategically where the lights are going to go. So I need to take a few measurements before I just go crazy and start installing that stuff. Yeah, I'm definitely going to get a wide angle lens for this. That'll be a lot better. Watching me and working. That's cool, man. Hope the job is good today. Man, a lot of people just out in the field today. I feel like we got the Monday case of the Mondays. Had a lot of people that I don't know, just kind of vibes were off today, man, in the stores and shopping spots. Tensions were high. I could feel it. Yes, this is the rig with the clamshell rear door. This is exactly it. I just have it kind of cracked right now because just to give it a little privacy and not to blow up my spot for all you creepers out there. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. All right, let's stab another one up here. Watch out, teddy boy. Watch out. no. These self-tapping screws don't always want to go in straight the first time. There we go. Yeah, I feel like I should have done the ceiling a while ago, but that's just how I ended up doing it. I guess it would have been smarter to do it earlier, but oh well. What's up, Jonathan Romes? What's up, brother? How's that truck build coming, man? Any progress so far? Are you waiting on parts? What is the first step, man? I'm interested to see some progress on that thing. Mainly just because I'm a nerd with this stuff, man, honestly. I feel like all my hobbies, I pretty much just go all in. And this is definitely no exception. But yeah, building this on the road has its own sets of challenges compared to building it in a shop where I did last time. Slightly less convenient, but it's really fun though. Honestly, I enjoy the challenge really more than anything. I feel like that's another reason why I chose this lifestyle. Like, I just wanted a new challenge. Yeah, I'm using 1.25 inch self tappers. This is 3/4 inch plywood I'm using. That gets me pretty much perfectly flush with the 2-inch insulation foam. It's R10 value, by the way, for those who are wondering. And yeah, so 1.25 inch screws. They leave, if you can see that, leaves just enough to where it's going to thread into the metal. It's got enough to where it's going to pierce it, punch the hole, and then it's got plenty of thread. That the thickness of this sheet metal isn't that thick. It's not like you need another inch of a screw poking out behind it. I mean, you can risk punching it all the way through the ceiling, I guess, if you went too crazy with it. But Chris Jenkins, what up? Interested in the floor plan? Yeah, man. It's going to be changing here pretty soon. So basically, my thought process is, sorry, is that fan bothering you? Let me know. Before I start putting cabinets in, I really wanted to put the ceiling in. That way I'm not fighting over cabinets and everything, excuse me, when I'm installing the ceiling panels. So today I was going to start building cabinets. Since it's all cut out on CNC, it should be like really easy to piece everything together. But I didn't want to get too far ahead of myself. And even though I'm really excited to get some cabinets in here. Like, I don't know if y'all can see. Yeah, so this is like my kitchen over here. I've got nothing on the top, and then the bottom is just a mess. I've got big storage tubs that hold like a lot of parts. This is all just stuff that I carry for my website. It's not even close to everything that's available, but it's things that I sell most frequently, and also the parts that I carry like in-house that I have to ship out. So that's taking up a lot of room. I got to figure out where this is going to live permanently. This is going to be just drawers, top to bottom. So yeah, yeah. Anyway, got to do this first before we do the cabinets. So I basically had a friend of mine who's an engineer. He made a file. He took a million measurements. We went over the entire floor plan, like to the centimeter. And so he made a file, and then he put every piece that's cut out, got basically have to lay that down flat and specify the thickness of material. And there's a lot that went into it. It took, over a week to just get the file ready. And then you have to turn it over to somebody who has the equipment. So yeah, I was pretty stoked to hands to work with me on this project. I mean, these guys are pretty much top tier builders. I mean, if in my opinion. And so I actually worked with Brian at Solid Woodworks, and it was great because I've been watching his YouTube channel for like since 2016, 2017, and I was able to get some work done by him. So, and I love to support small business, man. I'm a small business owner too, so I get it. I really enjoy it. Let me hop in here on the chat, see what you guys got going on. Done with the chassis stuff. Wanted a rock start pad. Trying to decide on a couple things floor plan wise. Once I get it started, it'll go fast because I'm a bit freak to get things done. Also waiting to see what Brad reveals with the battery situation. Yeah, man. This new Blue Eddy thing is really cool. If you're not so DIY with the whole electrical stuff, start to finish, like this is going to be a really big advantage for the guys that just want something that you literally just plug the stuff in, man. You don't need to buy all the breakers and spec the breakers. Like after you buy like a SunGold 3000, you have to, there's breakers for everything that goes in and out of that as far as loads are concerned. And it's got to be the right spec. You have to do that research, and you have to know what gauge wire to use. And I guess you'd need that. You need to know that as well at the Blue Eddy system. But yeah, man, that seems like a really cool system. I've been chatting with Brad about it a little bit lately, and super cool. What's up, Rick? We are doing some ceiling work today, brother. Let me get this camera flipped around right. There we go. Now I can see what's going on. Yeah, so we're doing some ceiling stuff. I'm putting all the furring strips in so it's flush. I got all my stuff cut out on CNC the other day. We've got really cool bamboo stuff. I think, yeah, we definitely talked about it, Rick, but I didn't want to get too far ahead of myself. So I'm going to do ceiling panels probably tomorrow. I just have to put all these furring strips up and then measure for where the light strips are going to go. Because I want to do, just like Brad was talking about, you need to hide the hardware for the ceiling panels with the strip light. So, yeah, it is the first live, man. First live. Figured why not? Give the boys something to do on a Monday. And ladies, excuse me. All right. Is that thing following me pretty good? Okay. It automatically reverts to the tracking mode when I flip it around. It's kind of goofy, but I think it's kind of cool. I guess if y'all have any questions on the build or anything else for me, feel free to leave them in the comments. Oh my god! And I'll answer questions for you guys if you have any. So I did this most of these insulation strips in one piece, and the curve to it, and yeah, I had to go through a glue to find the right one. and then still it was too much to actually bend this 2-inch thick board. So I ended up cutting the ones that were a problem. I cut them in sections. And so today I'm trying to finish up gluing the pieces that aren't there. So this is like a little arm that's just like a helper, you know, it's like putting tension up there on that insulation so it'll stick. Hopefully it'll stick. Am I a mechanic by trade? I used to be. I have a pretty extensive mechanic background. So let me see. When I was still in high school, I started working part-time at this place called Take 5 Oil Change, or at least now it's called Take 5. It used to be called 5 Minute Oil Change. And so I was like a lube tech, like after school and stuff. And so I really didn't participate in school at that point in time. I was more concerned about just my career and what I was going to do with my life. And my mom recognized that, and she knew I was serious about pursuing a career. And so I dropped out of school early and started working full time at the Quick Lube, got promoted, and then I went to work for Chrysler for about 8 years, and I did transmission, driveline, body electrical. Those were like the 3 areas where I was, you know, level 6 certified, and then certified in like 2 and 3 in all other fields. But I wasn't like a master mechanic. But yeah, the transmissions were fun. That's a pretty cool Rubik's Cube right there for you. And then so I got offered a job selling cars, and so I was able to do that and like actually make real money. And I got laid off in February 2018. That company got bought out. That dealership was under new management, and for whatever reason, they eliminated my position. It was the greatest thing that ever happened to me. I was smiling like the whole way home. Because at that point I already knew I was going to do something for myself, and so I knew that was just going to push me to like actually make it happen faster. And so fast forward another few years, and I started a power sports shop. We did customization, powder coating for like ATVs, dirt bikes, and then we fully transitioned to doing the Surons. It's like an electric bike. Oh my god, how did that happen? So yeah, the Surons are what kind of allowed me to transition and start a website that today, oh my gosh, is how I make most of my money. I have a few other I have a few other side projects, but that is the day-to-day grind. So yeah, a little bit of mechanical background there for you. And I'm blessed to have that skill because it helps me so much building this stuff. To get a screw in up here, I know you guys can't really see. We'll change that in just a second. What's going on with you guys? So I did have a channel where I was doing motorcycle content. It's actually this channel. If you go back and scroll back to my videos, you'll see a few of them that I kept active or public, just so they would accumulate some watch hours because they typically get a few views every month. I had a YouTube channel that I did like moto vlogs on back when that was cool, like 2015, 2016 through 2018-ish. And then I just got busy with other stuff, my own business and things, so I didn't pursue it. So I renamed that channel, and this is e-bike van life. But I do have countless amount of riding footage from like the entire year last year, traveling coast to coast. The problem is that I'll never be able to monetize that footage. If you look on any kind of like Instagram or YouTube footage of a Suron mega ride, I mean, you guys will, if you look it up, you'll see what kind of content it is, and it's a bunch of hooligans, right? So it'll never do anything for me. Putting up the birch panels, or is Mark going to help you? Yeah. So, yeah, when Mark gets back Friday, I think whatever I can't figure out on the assembly process, I'm going to have him help me with. I could probably figure out most of it, but I'll need his help because he's the one who made the file, and he put his own little secret Mark password in the assembly. So the change from the Kodiak from the U-Haul, yeah, man. So basically, I really wasn't even planning to do another build, honestly. It was at the end of the year last year. I was done with all my e-bike events, and a friend actually found this, and he was interested in buying it. And I think it was just a little bit too early in his buying process. He really wasn't ready to buy it, and so I took advantage of the good deal. And it's kind of a good thing that I bought it, versus he. Uh, so it's better that I bought it instead of him, because it needed another $5,000 worth of mechanical work, and that wasn't going to math out for his situation. So this is a 16-foot length box. This is 8 feet tall. I think it's almost 8 feet wide. So two big determining factors for me why I made the transition. One, I wanted something with more load capacity. I felt like that U-Haul with all my stuff, my bike, if I put another bike on the hitch, that thing was just bottoming out. It was underpowered. And I felt like I was just beating the hell out of it in the mountains, just incline for days, like at 4,000 RPM. So I wanted something that would work a little less hard with all my stuff. And this definitely fit the bill. I wanted a larger box. So this is like another foot longer or something. It's another foot taller, and that makes a huge difference. The height of this box makes the most amount of difference in how it feels. And then I've always been like a nerd for diesels, but I've owned a couple, and I got scared of them because they had high miles, and I sold them before anything stupid happened. But this one should be pretty solid. I'm honestly, to be truthful with you guys, I'm building this to sell it, and then I will buy something on a newer platform. I'd really be interested in getting into like a F650, F750 platform, or the new Chevy. Basically, what replaced the Kodiak. It's a Silverado 55 or 6500. I'd probably do another 16-foot box. I'd do an 18 if I could find one, but those are kind of tough to find, so I may just have to stick with another 16-foot. And I'd probably keep that one for a minute, depending on what's going on in life at that time. Do I have any trips planned after the build? Yes, absolutely, man. So Brad and I were talking about doing a trip up to Oregon and just basically doing kind of PCH north all the way up. He's going to be back and forth between here and Arizona throughout his build process until he's at a point to where he's ready to start doing trips again. So that'll give me some time to put my final finishing touches on this. It's still got a long way to go, man. Even after I do the cabinets, I mean, it's got to get paint on the inside and the outside. I have to still figure out like the whole bed lift situation. I haven't even started on that. The construction, the design, nothing. So like, I've still got a ways to go, man. It'll be until next year, I feel like, into the winter before I'm done. But at a certain point, I'll get ready to travel. I'm ready to travel now, man. I'm getting the itch. I'm in a new spot today just because I'm sick of going to the typical 3, 4, 5 spots that I've been rotating. I've been here in the city for a really long time. So, Dynamite, what is up? Oh, hold up the panels of birch. Oh, you mean like for the ceiling? So what I plan on doing, brother, is I'm gonna put them up long ways like this, left to right, and then I've got this helper right here, this big pole that's holding up a piece of insulation, and with that, I think I should be good. But hey, man, if I get in the jam, I'll shoot you a text, brother, and I'll put it off for another day, man. Whenever you can make it. But you know, hey man, you're always welcome if you want to come hang out, shoot the shit, grill something, chill by the water. You just shoot me a text, brother. We could get together anytime. I'm not doing anything serious. I'm just playing around with this at my own pace, and I've got my little errands to do during the day. That's about it, man. We're chilling. All right, so I got most of these up. I'm about to have to climb on the countertop right here and do 1, 2. Yeah. I wish I could bring this closer. Let's see. Bear with me. Closer. Let's see. Okay, you got 170,000 miles. Not worried with that Isuzu diesel 7 liter. I think that's the same powertrain that my buddy has. So my friend has Mark, the one who did this file for me. He's got an Isuzu FTR, I think it is. It's a T7500, and I'm pretty sure that has the same 7 liter diesel. It's a Allison. Allison, I think it's like a 2500 Allison, they call it, or something like that. It's not a 1000. It's a bigger, more heavy duty unit. All right, how am I going to do this? Let's see. Later, Charlie. Thanks for stopping in, brother. Appreciate you. The Goonies, yes. Yes. I have a really good friend that is, he's absolutely crazy. He works on a barge, 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off. He hasn't owned a car in like, I don't know, 15 some years. He just has motorcycles, right? So he comes off the boat and he just tools around on the bike. Anyway, he moved to Oregon. He was in Houston, where I initially was. And yeah, he's told me about, he stopped at one of the houses and stuff. And it's pretty cool. I'm not a huge Goonies fan, but it's tight. 5,500, yeah. So the 7,500 that my buddy has is a 20-foot box. I think it's pretty wild. Can I get this thing to face track me again? Let's see. There we go. Yeah, it's really cool. He does like some kind of hotshot deliveries for a couple solar businesses here. And we had a solar job that we do together. And so I went with him on a delivery one morning. We went all over the freaking place, dude. We were in the middle of the freaking desert delivering solar panels. And it was wild. His brakes overheated on the way down this mountain pass. And yeah, that was sketchy. Oh, shit. Oh, I hate these screws sometimes. There's not a lot of room to walk around over here. Oh my gosh. Lost a screw. There we go. Honestly, man, I wouldn't let a 7-foot interior height deter me from building a box truck. It does depend on your floor plan though. Like if you plan on doing an elevator bed, that'd be tough because you're gonna get down to like 6 feet or less by the time you add the bed to the ceiling. So that design would be kind of tough to pull off. But if you do need help on that design, like just let me know. My buddy Mark can do some cool stuff on CAD. If you got the time to sit on the phone with him, you know, and just chop it up about design and everything else. Oh. It's striking my stomach now. Don't do that. I'm fat. Adventures with Super Dave, what up? Same 20-foot box. Yeah, honestly, his box is 7 feet tall too. So it's not a huge deal, man. If you got 20 feet to play with, man, I'd say send it, bro. There's enough length to play with, man. You could do a Murphy bed. Get that sucker out of the way. I would do a 20-foot box truck. It's just with my job, I really need to be in cities. And sometimes that means parking and grocery stores, stuff like that are just really tight. And some of the parking spaces over here where I am, he gets hassled a little bit because of the overall length of that truck. Like literally, we're parked right next to each other. He'll get a ticket and I don't. But we have the same. We're violating the same law. So it's just he's violating it in a little more excess than I was. So I think that's what's got me stuck to 16 or 18 foot personally. But we'll see after this, man, because I plan on doing like a lot of off-grid stuff. Like the water tank's 75 gallons, and I did that because I want to be able to stay out for 3 weeks. It's kind of like my goal, be self-sufficient for about 3 weeks. And then it's about as long as I can stand to be in one place. Let's see if I could view the chat from here. I sure can't. That's weird. What y'all got going on? Got reactions. What's up, brother? Auto tracking gimbal? Yeah, this is the Pocket 3 DJI Osmo Pocket 3. Should just get her done, brother. I'm telling you, box truck life. I mean, I don't know what your situation is. Like I said in that comment, bro, if you're really going to do this more full time, man, having a spot for everything, like your whole loadout just has a spot for everything to go exactly where you want it and the colors that you want. I mean, I feel like that's the ultimate, right? So that'd be pretty slick. Yes, that's right. I did watch that video. That's how I think that's how I found your channel, is that floor plan video. What's up? Got reactions? West Texas, man. It's hot out there, brother. What is my job? I am self-employed. I own an e-commerce website and I sell e-bike parts, mainly for the e-motos like your Suron, Teleria, E-Ride Pro, Alta, Sigma, Stark, Varg. Full-time now on a 40. That's nice, man. Diesel pusher. Yeah, my box is 16 foot also, man. Perfect size, I feel like. I would like more space. I think 18 would probably be the sweet spot for like a medium duty size truck. I think that'd be pretty cool. If I could find another Kodiak in an 18-foot box, I'd buy it. But like I said, after I build this, I'm really going to be ready for like a newer platform. I want, if you're a diesel guy, that L5P platform in the Chevy pickup trucks is really freaking nice. It's actually the L5D in the medium duty truck, but web development. Okay. So yeah, man, you could be on the road too, brother. It could be you, boss. All right, I've got one more to do in that corner. If I can reach it. Dang, do I need to cut another one? No, I'll just use this one. Delegal, where is your Onyx? Did you pick up an Onyx yet? Everybody in the chat, if you guys are into e-bike content, go check out my buddy Loophole Culture. Dylan Thompson on YouTube. Loophole Culture, Dylan Thompson. Full-time bus life and a super good friend of mine. Big e-bike homie. We've covered some states together, man, riding e-bikes coast to coast, honestly. And in between. He's got a really cool channel. He's got a great sense of humor. Dude's a legit comedian. So y'all should go check out his content, especially if you're into e-bike stuff. I'm trying to get him to do a more van life content. He filmed a video of the solar install. So if y'all want to go check out a video, Dylan, if you're still in here, put a link to the to that video that we did with your solar. All the people would probably like to watch that. 22nd. Onyx Catalina trip? Dude, give me a pass off, brother. Pass me off, big dog. I'm trying to be Onyx gang with the right folks. All right, so that's pretty much it for the sides. Let's see if this thing is done gluing. It's been up here since like 9 o'clock this morning, so I hope so. Oh, yeah, you know, it'll probably hold. It's been like my worst enemy, this whole process with the insulation on the roof. I don't know why. All right, I got one more right here. Get the goop out. The adhesive goop right here. Don't be shy with it. Unless you want your ceiling to fall down. Fuck. Oh. Oh, sorry, Teddy. Freaking my dog out. Oh, no. I knew that would happen. I knew it would happen. Let's see if I can just shove it in there. I guess I didn't shove this one all the way over, so now there's a little gap right here. Oh no. It's got glue all over it. That's gross. Rick, I need your 2 hands right now. No, I'm just kidding. Oh. Fuck. All right, I'm gonna have to... Oh well. Trim. These Milwaukee pack out boxes, yeah, awesome, freaking awesome. I was like losing my mind trying to all the time. It was horrible. Let's get that follower again. Yep. There you go. Full time in 2.5 years when your son gets out of high school. Heck yeah, brother. That's goals, man. Start planning, putting the process in place. So Dylan, if you guys want to check the comments, homie's got the link to the video of the solar install on this 7.3 shuttle bus we did right on the beach. It was awesome. So he went from, I think, 600 watts, 6 100-watt panels to, what did you do, Dylan? I can't even remember. Was it like 1,500 watts up there now? My guy is ready for summer with his mini split now to go back to Texas and suffer. We don't know why he likes to suffer, but he does enjoy it, clearly. Van lifing in Texas. But I get it. Austin's cool, man. I'm not hating. Austin's cool. If I wouldn't have spent so much time in Austin already in my life and living in horrible Texas climates all my life, I'd probably chill there. If I want to subject myself to pain and misery every season. Okay, this one's got to get shoved up there, brother. Put this sucker at an angle. Oh yeah, look at that. You don't see that? That's nice. Let's do one more notch there. Oh yeah, that's great. Locked in. Nice. All right, so I'm gonna probably wrap this up here pretty soon. So if y'all have anything for me, questions, comments, concerns, let's go ahead and get it done. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Look at my dog, Ted. Say what's up, Ted. Let's see. Yeah, dude, Desert Runner Rick is the pack out master. Man, you don't want to go pack out for pack out with this man. He has got all of the goodies. Sweet setup, man. Are you building in the truck? How do you get all the sawdust out of all the nooks and crannies? You live with it, brother. You just live with it, brother, until things are done. I'm walking all over sawdust. I was drilling these inside of my van just now when we were on the live, just because I didn't want to step in and out and lose the video. So yeah, look at my floor. This is my floor right now. Hold on. We'll go down that far. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know if y'all see that. Sawdust everywhere, wood chips. So for the next couple hours, I'm not a couple hours, dude. For a little bit, I'm going to be cleaning up in here. Which pack out do I have? So I'll give you a little pack out tour. Why don't we? So we have, it's a 3-stack right now. I'm going to add another one to the top of this. On the bottom, I have the new one with the drawer. that's also has wheels and like a handle in the back, so you can use it as a roll cart. And then I have the 3 drawer here in the middle, and this is the 4 drawer. So in the bottom of this, I keep like all the heavy power tools. Like it's stuffed full with impacts and drills and batteries, and I think I put some hammers and stuff in there. And then I just have like all my hand tools in here. And this is just like only just what I need. I have more tools in storage that I need to figure out how it's all going to fit. But basically, this is going to stay in here. It's going to get slid further down this way, and it's going to have a giant bamboo door that's 24 inches wide that opens up, and you'll be able to access all this stuff inside a cabinet. So it'll still be here. It just won't be visible, which is perfect for me because I'm not a big red fan of the color red, right? So it's kind of ugly to me, but it's very functional. I would have lost my freaking mind by now looking for tools every single time. I hate fiddling and having to look for stuff. Waste of time, man. Yeah, man, I got a dog. His name's Ted. Come say hey, Ted. Come see, buddy. He's 10. He's 10. He's a Bichon. And he's the most chill little dog ever. He's got the coolest personality. He absolutely is obsessed with me. And he doesn't bark. He doesn't cause any issues. He doesn't complain. He just wants to be with people. That's all he wants to do. So it's my little traveling boy. Say hey. Oh yeah, living in New York City. Holy smokes, dude. Yeah, I couldn't imagine. I've never been to New York. I heard it's really cool over there. It's definitely on my list of places to go and see. My stuffed animal. That's so funny. He's a teddy bear. He's my Ted. All right, y'all. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. I'm just going to sit here and stare at the ceiling in silence and do some measurements, and that's not really fun to watch. So thank you guys for watching, man. I really appreciate y'all chiming in. I'll try to do more lives. Let me know. Shoot me a comment right now real quick if there's a certain day that you guys are more free. Who's like, are we just playing at work all day, looking at computer screens? Let me know what is more convenient, and we'll see y'all next time. Later.